everyone, welcome back. It's Meridy here, and I am here today with my 7th process video using the Open Skies Limitless and Essentials Kit. And I'm getting down to the end of my kit here, but not really, because I have a lot of stuff left. This kit was so huge, but I'm working my way through it. So I have this one 4x6 picture of my kids on the boardwalk in San Diego. I think it was at Belmont Park, eating ice cream. So, because that was especially my little one's favorite thing to do. So I've got that picture. And then I pulled a few pieces of ephemera that I thought, you know, for sure went with it. Not that many that I pulled out. Timeless moments, we all scream for ice cream, a couple little stars, and a journaling block. Okay, I have my color swatch here in case I need to pull colors of anything. I made this in my unboxing video, so if you're interested in that, you can follow my unboxing video for that. I think I want to use this little sunburst stencil one more time. I know I've used it quite a bit this month, but I'm going to use it again because it came in this month's kit. I have a ton of ephemera left. Tons, guys, tons. My stamps. I kind of like those two little frames because it reminds me of like a boardwalk on the ocean. So I'm gonna pull those out and see if I can use them. Okay, I've got my sequin mix, my pearls, a bunch of mixed media that coordinates, and I'm just gonna set that all off to the side. Oop, that's trash. Okay. And then I have my chipboard words, which there's a lot I can use for this, are my scraps that I've got so far, okay, and my sticker sheet that I have. I really want to put this ice cream truck on it, maybe, even though we're not at an ice cream truck, they're eating ice cream, I'm not sure. I like the word summer break, I love hello sunshine, so there's an ice cream cone, I'm not sure. I've just got all of that. I've got this yellow sheet of paper is cardstock from my stash. Then this is left from the sheet of paper. It's what I have left over. I don't foresee myself using this on this one. It's just not super bright and the color, the blue doesn't match very good. So I'm probably not going to use that sheet right now. I'll save that. And then I have this awesome sheet, which really, really coordinates with my picture. It is red lightning bolts on the back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this one down to start with. And I'm going to get a piece of white cardstock to use as the base of my layout. So we already did one layout this month that had a sunburst coming on this side. We did one layout that had a sunburst coming from the top. So I'm not sure how I want to use this one, like at all. I don't know. I don't want to trim all the blue sky off of this picture. Maybe I can. It just adds. I don't know what I want to do here with these frames. Piece them together somehow to just make a giant frame. I don't know. Or maybe just put like one on the corner and the other one down on the corner. Maybe I can cut them like this and have the corner at the top and then the other corner at the bottom. Let's see how that will work. If I don't like this, I can easily get it, just place it right back together on the seam. But I'm thinking like that maybe. seeing how this sunburst could also go with that. I mean, I could cut this whole page at a diagonal. Okay. I'm debating if I should do that. I think I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna cut this diagonally down the side. If I don't like it, you know what I'm gonna do for this? I'm going to get my straight edge, my self-healing mat, and an X-Acto knife to cut this exactly because I don't want it to be messed up. So I will get this cut exactly diagonally in half and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I've got that. I think I can cover the picture over quite a bit of it so it's not so completely overwhelming. Maybe I should trim this photo down to be 4x4. Okay, I'm gonna trim this photo to be 4 inches by 4 inches. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. I'm gonna get this frame adhered on there. It's okay that I cut the frame in half because it's just gonna adhere right on here. It'll be fine. Okay, now it's just one piece for me to try to move on the page and lift. Okay. And then maybe I should make this a tad bit smaller than covering exactly half the page. I think I want it to go down a little. So I'm gonna trim about 3/4 of an inch off of 2 sides of this so that it just is a little bit smaller. And there, I think it's not as overwhelming now because it's very highly patterned. Then I think I can even take these parts that I trimmed away and like make a little border with them. Oh. Yeah, I think that will look nice. So I will do that. I am going to first adhere this down and then I'm going to use a stencil to do, or some ink to do some stencil work first, and then I'll put that red border in the middle at the end. So then my question is, what color do I want these rays to be? I think I want them to be bluish green. I don't even remember what color. I think I did one with them bluish green already. Or maybe like bright blue to pull some of this bright blue out of the photo. Let me see what colors of ink I have to get me started on that. Okay, I'm gonna try to use Salty Ocean and blend it into Chipped Sapphire, because Chipped Sapphire is kind of that navy color in there, and the Salty Ocean will kind of bring out some of those colors in my photos. So I'm gonna move my photo for now. And I'm just going to start out here. And I'm not going all the way to the ends because I want this to look like a half circle, not a rectangle shape. And then when I get closer to the middle, I'll add the Chipped Sapphire in here and kind of blend them together. Okay, I feel like it's looking pretty good, and I'm gonna come in here and continue this down just like I did the last time that I used this stencil. I just want to continue it so it looks like it doesn't just abruptly end. And I think a lot of this is going to get covered by the red paper anyway, right there. Okay. Now that looks nice. And then I'm going to take this red paper and kind of cover this seam right here all the way down. I'm debating, I think I want to use some scalloped scissors on it. So I will just cut all the way down with scallop scissors. Okay, now that part is done. I'm still debating here because now this looks like really plain. I wonder if I need to mat my whole layout on something, or maybe just mat this part on yellow. I think it would look really nice. So what I'm going to do is trim a little more than 1/4 inch off of that side, and a little more of 1/4 inch off of this side. And then these two little pieces right here where the white goes, I'm gonna have to use scissors and trim the same amount right there. So just like a little more than 1/4 inch. Come back here and cut it off so you can't see it. And same with down here. And I think I can mat this whole thing now on yellow paper, and it will look really sharp. So let me grab a sheet of yellow cardstock from my stash. I'm going to use the matching color of this one that I grabbed earlier this month because it just looks really nice with this. Oh, that's so much better. I love it. I don't want to use all this paper though and waste it all, so I am going to only cut off what I need. And in order to line this up perfectly, because I don't want to just eyeball it, I'll put another sheet of paper right here. I'll put the yellow paper all the way up in the corner. You can also do this on like a gridded work surface, like one with a grid. And then simply put that down. There, now it's 12 by 12. Okay, moving on. Gosh, I love those colors in there with this. It looks so nice to me. I'm glad I decided to do that. I want to put a little cluster of something up there. Maybe. I don't want to cover up too much of anything on this. Like, I love all of it so much. Like, this is just getting lost in the words down there. One, two, I think I can put another little cluster right here. One up there, one over here. But I definitely need to find some more pieces to do all of this because I have already gone through the few little pieces that I pulled. So let me get organized here and get in here with all of these good things. Like, I love the Sun and Fun that could be part of this title right here. I'm not really gonna push it down tight on my page because I'm not sure that that's what I want. I love the word summer break. I feel like I could put summer break in here, or even up there. I kind of like summer break up there. Okay, guys. I think I need In the Sunshine is a good one that I could start this little cluster up here. I think I need to just start putting stuff down and just stick with it. But do I want to move this a tiny bit up and over so I can see more of that? I kind of do like it like that. And then maybe this needs to go over here. I can't decide. Okay, I'm gonna start adhering things down because I can be here all day messing around with inches and moving things ever so slightly and putting it from one side to the other, and I don't have all day. So I am just going to do it right here. And I'm just gonna start adhering. I'm gonna trim off this. So I'm only using part of it up there. I can put this other half somewhere else if I want to. Not sure if I need it anywhere else right now. Okay, I really want to put this summer break down, but I think I need something else behind there before I adhere that down. My little stars I've got a lot of words already on here, and I probably will put my journaling like right in this area. So now I need to try to find a few little icons. And this is just going to be a matter of trial and error between things, because it's just going to be whatever little pieces look like they can go. And I'm going to pull out all my other ephemera that I haven't used this month and go through that and look for some other bright pieces that can match this. So I am not going to do that on camera because it's going to be super boring to watch, but I will be right back right now. I'm gonna go look through all of that. Okay guys, I found some more things. First of all, this little circle that I cut off of this one, I think I'm gonna put it right there because I think it looks good right there. These are from the camp ephemera, the, what's the word? Fancy Pants Camp ephemera, this little floral bunch, I think. It can just kind of ground an embellishment cluster up here because it's nice and bright, and maybe even, don't know about those. This I hadn't used yet, and I want to cut this sun out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this square, but I don't even want to keep it a square. I just want to go ahead and fussy cut the whole sun. So I'm just going to do that really quick right now. Okay. And then I thought I could even maybe put it up here by the summer break. Possibly with those. And then I did find a few more flowers, and I know these are flowers and this is not just for boys, but I mean, it's okay to use flowers every so often. It's not like I have tons of flowers on this layout, and sometimes they just make a really nice filler for embellishment clusters. They just fill them off really nice. Even if just to like add a little splash of color. Got this little thermos here. Okay, and then I have 2 monstera leaves left, and they're pink and purple, and I really don't want them to be pink and purple. Like, I don't need pink or purple, but I can flip them over, and I can even paint the back if I need to. So I might even do that, just paint the back and slightly overlap it with this flower. And then I've still got my 2 little stars. And I'm happy to ink the edges of these 2 little stars before putting them on here. But I don't even know if they need these because I have so many stars over here that I can also use, like plaid star. Don't really like the plaid one, but I have all of these little tiny stars. And I feel like this might just be one too many circles. Okay. For these 2, I think I'm just gonna leave them be the raw wood color. Like, I don't even think I need to paint them, but you could if you wanted to. So let me just get this all adhered. And I'm just gonna get everything down there, and then I'll come back on camera to add some stars and maybe some splatters to just kind of spruce things up a bit. Okay, let's see here. Instead of these 2 little stars, I'm gonna put these in, but I'm gonna put just a couple splatters of the spiced marmalade, just like right here and right here. So I know to cover up everything that I don't want to get splatters on. And I'm just really doing a few. I think that might be all I need. I always do this. And then add a couple more. Okay. This is all I need. No, I'm not adding anymore. Okay, and now I can come in with my little stars and put them in here. And that is going to be it for this layout. My journaling, I am going to keep down here because I covered up where I was going to put it up there. So I'm going to keep my journaling down here in this area. And let's see, if you were inspired by this layout, whether if it is to recreate this layout exactly the way I did using your Open Skies kit, or maybe you were just inspired to use your Open Skies kit to just make a layout in general, or maybe you were inspired to go into your stash and pull some things out to create a layout, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group, and I will link that in the description of this video. Let's see, we give away a $25 gift card to one person every month that shares their layout in our group. So if you share your layout in the album for this kit, you will be entered to win a $25 gift card. Let's see, if you enjoyed my process video here on YouTube, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I try to post about 8 process videos a month using the current month's kit here at Not Just for Boys. And I also do a couple other videos every month on top of that. Let's see. Sorry, I can't think apparently and put stars down and talk at the same time. If you love our kits at Not Just for Boys Kit Club, we now have a subscription option available, and you can subscribe and get a kit every month automatically sent to your house in the mail. You can also simply shop our website and just pick up, you know, whatever's available on the website is available to buy. You don't have to subscribe. You can just pick up one kit at a time, as long as they're still left in stock. We do not restock kits. Once we sell out of a kit, we will not restock it. So, yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm gonna add a couple more stars here, probably off camera, because I know it's not very exciting to watch me add stars. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you back here in a couple of days with my last process video using this month's kit. Bye.